Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the winners bracket final here of the ASTRO Circuit Season 3 Finals ODC. This winners bracket final will show Immunity taking on Team Storm Capital Punishment, who have been on a roll so far. Joining me will be Lockdog, who has a very annoying buzzing sound in the background. But Lockdog, how's it going?
Not too bad. Just been watching the action and pretty impressed with the way Capital Punishment have been playing so far. And they just got a decent 4 down there on Immunity, and they should be able to start picking up a couple of captures as they do so. They've currently got C and B under control, trying to keep Immunity over towards that A flag, but I am there now going for that C flag, it seems. But Fighter will be taken down. We'll jump on board with Shock, see what he can do. He's pushing in towards mid. He's going to try and make a play towards his B flag along with Fighter. Fighter will pick up a kill on Beast in there, and now they're going to be able to control the bar and just pick up this B flag, and he gets the knife. That is a big double there from Shocks, and he's currently on a 4 streak.
Yeah, that he is. And I mean, you're going to be seeing them trying to get a couple of kills right now. Of course, both these teams coming off 3-1 victories from the previous round to now guarantee themselves top 3 from this competition. But top 3 isn't good enough right now in this stage. They want to go down to guarantee themselves top 2, and they're doing it with this domination strike zone. Kills happening. Buzzin getting a nice knife kill. Shock's getting one before getting taken down. Buzzin is there ready to see if anyone's going to start getting that flag that he can start pushing down and start to make something happen. There's shots are coming out from the top of Gangway. They will now be able to actually take the kill. No, Fighter will actually drop. And now the CP side will start getting the C flag to try and maybe box them in over at this B with the classic A and C boxing strat.
Yeah, Luke, he's going on a test. 7-3 with 2 caps. Currently on a 2 streak, but he is just slaying everything inside as he does drop there. Rampage picking up that kill for him, though. So the team of Capital Punishment, they are just out slaying Immunity at the moment. There's another 3 down. They're just holding him into that B spawn. And it just looks like Immunity don't have a lot of answers at the moment. We will see what Shocks can do trying to get out of there. He will get taken down. Buzzo's now trying to get out of Kitchen. But still, he's just getting boxed by everyone shooting at that doorway. He will pick up one, but he doesn't have the confidence to push out as he is full red. He knows there's one there. He will pick up another one. And that's a 2 down, so now Immunity can try and get something going with Rampage, the only one in his team to have any chance of stopping it.
Possibly, but we'll see if he'll actually be able to make something happen as he does get taken. Rampage now trying to push on down over to this A flag. He will get taken as well. Beaston wants to do something over on that spawn side. Of course, there is no one there yet as Luke tries to make something happen over near A. There's one behind him. His teammates went back to cover him as well, but it doesn't really matter because he got it himself. They should be able to re-secure that A side and be able to keep things going for them in this one as Buzzin will take down Rixie. Shocks will take down Beaston. You notice the scorelines, Lock. I mean, it's 50 to 40, 52 to 42, 10 points difference. 1 minute 40 still remaining in the half. And right now, Immunity have just turned it up a little bit extra, getting these kills and trying to get this possession.
Oh, big double kill there by Shocks, and yeah, that's right. They just starting to play a bit better. They've currently got 2 flags. They are losing that A flag, but Shocks will just not let anyone near it. He's currently on a 5 kill streak. Fighter there to support him as he picks up a kill. No, he won't. He just has to back off there as he does get shot at. He will pick up Rampage, though, and Immunity will control those A and B flags while holding Capital Punishment into that C spawn area, but Fighter just going off at the moment. He picks up a double, but he'll be taken down, and now that was a 4 down there for Immunity. So CP, they're going to be able to pick up a double cap here and start building their lead. They've only got a 4-point lead after Immunity did bring it back, but if they can get a decent 10-plus point lead going into the half, then that'll definitely help them in securing the first map of the winners bracket final.
That definitely will. I mean, 37 seconds still left in this half. We still have the second half to go, though. So, I mean, with an 8-point scoreline, you can, or 9 points now, you can easily come back in that second half. 5 minutes is a lot of time, especially in a domination game. But, I mean, the Immunity squad, from what I was saying, they'll get in these kills, but in the last 30 seconds, all of them have died at least 3 times at the exact same time, leaving that position really open to just allow themselves to be trapped. They're still pushing out here, of course. Not enough time to really make an impact coming into the second half, but, I mean, 79 points, probably going to rotate one over. There we go, 80 points to 68, 12 points the difference. it still could go either way at this stage.
Yeah, that's right. Almost a total of 60 kills there from Capital Punishment. 15 kills, 15 from Luca, 14 from Rixie and Beaston, and 13 from Rampage. So they really did have the slaying power, and that's why they got out to that 12-point lead that they did. And Immunity, they've got to make something happen in this half. So I think we'll jump on board with them to start, because if they don't do something off the spawn, then they might be in a bit of trouble. But we will see Shocks. He's got the Bulldog out. I believe Fighter has one out too, so they're going to charge B hard. And Rixie will get taken down. That's Fighter who got dropped, but Shocks pushes in. He'll pick up one and get the knife on the second. So Shocks, big plays. He picks up the third, and he is going absolutely huge here on the B flag. He'll get taken down though, but hopefully his teammates can capitalize on that three-piece that he just picked up. Naked is currently sitting on that A flag. He gets taken down though. And now Immunity, they're trying to get that B flag, but they're losing C in the process, and that is not a good look.
It really isn't, but I mean, you're going to be seeing Beaston with a knife kill. Rixie's going to pick off one as well. Buzzin, the only one alive for his team at the moment. The team are spawning over on that B side, though, as they try to capture this C side. Beaston will have that as he tries to poke on out. He'll get the kill on Beaston as well. And 90 to 79 right now. 4 minutes still on the clock. The final 4 minutes. I mean, just look at the overall leaderboard. Shocks on 20 kills. You got Beaston just shy of it. You have 16 for Luke, 17 for Rixie, 14 for Rampage. Of course, caps for Beaston and Rampage as well so far that we can see, of course. And Shocks, Naked, Fighter, and Buzzin, 20, 12, 14, and 9. 5, 5, 3, and 4 in terms of caps. And they're trying to close things back up. I mean, it's only 10 points the difference. Still plenty of time. They're losing that C flag, but they're trying to get shots on anyway, even after being stunned. And as long as they can keep 2 flags, even if it's on and off, if they can keep 2 flags for at least the majority of that time, they will be able to catch back up and be able to take a win.
Yeah, Immunity, they actually have more caps overall, but the caps they are getting are only short ones. They just keep getting neutralized, whereas the caps that Capital Punishment are getting, they're getting just holding it for 2-3 minutes, and that is really why they're in front. But there is a 4 down, and only 7 points of difference. So Immunity, now they can set up. They've got a C and B, and they're holding Capital Punishment into that A spawn. If they can do this successfully, then they definitely can get back in this one. There's still 3 minutes to go, but 2 of them drop, and Fighter does pick up 1 kill. He's trying to pick up a second. He won't be able to, but Shock's doing a mountain of work for his team. 25 and 20 with those 5 caps. He's going huge at the moment. And there, another 3 down for Immunity, and they are really putting on the pressure.
They are, I mean, 2.5 minutes. They are about to take the lead, or we're about to tie things up. Now about to take the lead here. Immunity, as they try to rotate back on down. 2 players over on that C side. He will get shot down, being Fighter. And Buzzin, will he be able to do something? No, he will get taken. You got now them trying to rotate back over, possibly over to this A side. You do see Nade's going to be going out as well, getting tagged, unable to actually pick off anything. No, Rampage will take down 1. Luke will get a double, including his teammate. I'm not too sure if that still counts, of course, but I'm not too sure if that was the best option for him. The scores are still tied, and now CP once again take a 1-point lead and slowly try to etch away once again, but Immunity, they're still answering back. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, that's right. A bit of a 2 down there, 3 down now. Naked, the only one alive, and Capital Punishment there, 4 down, just straight away putting Immunity back into B. They're not going to be able to get out of this one unless they really do pick up some massive plays here. I'll jump on board with Naked. He's trying to push out of that doorway, but there's just everyone is just aiming there. Shocks will pick up 1. Buzzo picks up another, and now they might be able to push out towards this C flag, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen because Buzzo does get taken down, and Capital Punishment, they are just out slaying Immunity, just too strong at the moment in every aspect, really, and 10-point lead with a minute to go. It's going to be hard for them to come back.
It really is, but I mean, they can still go ahead and do so, and they need to just start getting these kills, getting this control. And I mean, you saw them, they got that A flag, which is all great, but they lost, well, they are losing and about to lose that B flag. Buzzin trying to make something happen. He's going to get dropped as well. And you are going to be seeing still the scoreline 147 to 135, 12 points the difference as they try to make something happen over on the B flag. They should be able to secure that, but they are getting contested now on it. Teammate from the Immunity squad. I mean, you have Shocks throwing nades. He's getting a double, which is awesome, but he's chucking nades. His teammates are just running straight over straight over them. I don't, they have a little bit of a death wish, who knows. Flyers trying to secure this B flag, but of course with the time remaining there just isn't enough time left, especially with them both needing to start capturing these flags, and that's going to be map number 1 to CP. And you got to note that the CP squad, that in the last 2 series they've played, they've always lost the first map, the domination map, and then come back to take out the next 3 maps in a row. This time they've taken out the first map. So who knows? Maybe that's something different to just keep in mind.
Could be something in that, and we see just the slaying power I was talking about. Beaston 33 kills, 24 deaths. Rixie 29 and 25. Shock's the one doing most of the damage for Immunity with 30 kills, but he died 30 times as well. And down at the bottom, 18 and 29 for Buzzo. So he really does need to pick up. He usually does use an AR though. So the subby style of Strike Zone might not suit him as much, and it might be a bit of a weaker map for Immunity, but CP out to a 1-0 lead, and they're looking strong.
They definitely are. I mean, they've had some crazy matches coming into this one, and this map was no different. Team Storm Capital Punishment take a 1-0 lead. We're going into the next map, which will be a S&D on Octane, so stay tuned for that. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with you soon.
I'm taking off these gloves. Get down and lick the dust. Want a piece of this, want a piece of this. Cherry pie with you, what you gonna make of this? 1 minute in the backseat, hit the switch. I'm a predator, rapture, I am killing it. oceans. I did all my best to smile till your setting eyes and fingers drew me up into your eyes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Map 2 S&D Octane here in the Winners Bracket Final of the Astro Circuit Season 3 Finals ODC, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. I'm Myksta, joined by Lockdog, and it's S&D Octane. As I mentioned, the attack is in favour of CP, and CP so far, they're just on a roll.
That's right. They are. I just had my mic muted, unfortunately, there. Sorry about that. Rixie does drop. Fighter will drop as well. So Beeston just following his teammate up and picking up that kill as Luke does try and jump shot there onto Shocks, but Shocks picks up the kill. So that would have been a nice little scope there from him. And now it is Beeston and Rampage to try and do something against Shocks, Naked, and Buzzo from Immunity as they do smoke it up. Beeston pushing in. He needs to look below him as he's getting blocked by Shocks, who is trying to jump up. Neither of them really looked at each other, but Beeston finally picks up that kill just with that height advantage as Rampage. He's now pushing across in towards the gas station, and Beeston trying to get a nade up to top broken. He does see one up there. He will get taken down. So now Rampage, he's coming around the back. He should get the knife kill. He will. And now a 1v1 Rampage versus Naked. And it's going to be an interesting one because the bomb is down in mid. Rampage will go collect it, and we'll see which bomb side he decides to go.
Now he's going to be pushing over onto this A bomb, and he should have enough time to plant. This is going to be on the other side. He's going to start this plant. Should have enough time. Of course, Naked is going to be chasing, though. And he knows he's going to be on A because he did see him. But as you see, he's rotated over. So it's all about if he can get the shot off, which he does. Going to get the shots into the body as well. I mean, just for that added touch there on top of his former teammate. And, I mean, that's going to be the first round to the Immunity squad. I don't think they were too happy that they lost the domination. They want to make it count here in the S&D, possibly take out a quick S&D to go on to the Blitz, but whatever the case is that we're going to be seeing them on the attack up next.
Yeah, that's right. I'd probably say Immunity maybe a bit stronger in the Search and Destroy than Capital Punishment, so I'd tip them to take this one out, but we will see what Capital Punishment can do. They're on defense now, as it's probably the easiest side to do, as Fighter is now pushing into Hotel. There is one there. We can see on Oracle mode he does get some shots through the wall. He can't pick up the kill, and whoever that is will just survive, but Fighter will jump in. He'll take out Luke, and Beeston will drop. He didn't know that there's another one up top Hotel, so if they can pick up this one, Immunity, then they're going to be 2-0 up. So they've currently got the 4v2 advantage now, make it 4v3 as Naked does drop. And with one top Hotel and one sitting back in Strip, what can Capital Punishment do?
Well, I'm not too sure about what they can do, but Immunity are going to be going for the bomb. Rixie will get dropped. So now it's up to Rampage, who you normally see in these last spot situations to try and clutch it out, but he will get taken out shortly after. I mean, Shocks will see him there. He turns around. Notice he saw one before, pokes back, and just bam, bam, bam. Gets the shots out and was able to pick off that kill to get that round. And I mean, so far you've got, Rampage 1 kill, Beaston with 2, Rixie with 1, and Luke on 0. You got 3 for Buzzin, 1 for Naked, and 2 for Fighter and Shocks as well. So they've opened to a great start, and as I mentioned, they want to take a quick S&D to go into the Blitz, just strong and confident and determined that even though they lost map number 1, it's not over. It's a best of 5, and they've got plenty of time to make it count.
Yeah, Beaston with a nice little rush here as Buzzo will pick up Rixie. But Beaston and Rampage and Luke, who does drop, unfortunately. But yeah, Beaston and Rampage, they've pushed over straight towards A. And they have done it quite nicely, except for the fact that Immunity have been able to rotate just too well. And taking them all down. So Beaston, he's last alive. There is one there. He will get the turn on Fighter. And Fighter, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but he should have picked up that kill a lot quicker. As Beaston needs to look to his right, there is one there. He will get taken down, and that 1v4 was not going to happen after Fighter did get turned on. But 3 left. They pick up the kill. That was Buzzo, and Immunity 3-0 up in the Search and Destroy, looking really, really strong.
They definitely are. And just to answer the question over in the chat that I just read, why is Rampage having the immunity tags? That's because he was actually Immunity's fill-in for the Call of Duty Championships, and basically was playing for them for quite a few months over the last year, and because Fighter was underage, so that's why he has those tags on. Just hasn't got around to changing his gamer tag, I suppose. Nothing really to change it to, but just in case of those who don't know the history behind it. That is what it is, and Shocks, Luke, and Naked getting dropped off early. Rixie, the one with a nice double. I've been on board with Beaston for some reason off the defense straight off the bat, and I should jump on board with Buzzin, who's the last one alive on the attacking team in a 1v3 situation. This could be the round that Immunity loses.
Yeah, well, Rixie's already got a 3-piece. He might be able to pick up a 4th and make it an ace for himself. As Buzzo, he's in a 1v3. We have seen him pick up these before. He's going 6-1, so he is really on point at the moment with his Remington shot. He knows that they're going to be somewhere. He doesn't know exactly where they're going to be. He's just looking around the map. He's probably not a good idea to go out in the open, but he will try and get across the pawn. There is one that shoots him in the back. He's going to turn around and not quite get the kill. That AR shot from Rampage is super strong and was not going to let that kill pass, as Beaston also sitting up top pawn would have picked up that kill anyway. So Immunity do drop 1 round, so 3-1 now, and Capital Punishment, they're going to need to win a couple in a row just to get back into this one.
With a great couple of plays, they should be able to do so. I mean, it's all about if they can do it in this attacking round. It's going to prove to show if they can, or if Immunity will just go back to what they were doing a couple of rounds ago and be able to make something happen out of it. With one player actually on the scope, and I believe that is Luke actually with it. And he's just going to be aiming it up, trying to, of course, rocking the M-Tower as well, as you are going to be seeing a Beaston wanting to rotate back down over onto this mid side of the map. And it's an interesting play because, of course, with Ultra Mode, you can see that the players aren't really watching the right directions. They're sort of about to creep up on one anyway. And he does see that player. The player is going to turn to meet him, but he's going to take out that kill. And one player's underneath him. As they rotate back around, he's going to get taken down anyway, as Fighter's the one to get that kill. 3v3 situation. But the team of CP, they could have gone for a plan in that time, but now that there's other players from Immunity in a position to sort of just stop them and watch them.
Yeah, probably should have gone for a plant, really, as Luke does pick up a nice scope there on Buzzo. He's picked up his first kill for the game, and that might just start getting him in a roll as he does pick up the second one there on Fighter, and he's just going to sit up top hotel with that scope. He does get shot at, he does get away though. And now let's see what he can do. He knows where he is. He picks out the scope. Can he pick up the kill? And he will. Beautiful headshot there on Shocks. And that's 2 rounds in a row to Capital Punishment. And they're right back in this one after Immunity took a 3-0 lead. 2-3 is the current score.
It's great to see them getting a couple more rounds on the board to catch back up. But at the end result is that they're going to need to get a couple more rounds. I mean, one more round will tie things back up. Immunity They know I think they're realizing, both these teams anyway, realizing what they're doing wrong, and are going to try to slightly adapt their plays to try and counteract that and try to get a couple of wins on the board, really, for them to continue on going, either their win streak or, I guess in Immunity's case, their lose streak, if they keep losing more rounds here from the original couple of rounds that they won. And I mean, Fighter, he did see one is going to get that call out happening, one player that was in storage, I believe, and you can see him there, Orca mode, he's still there. And the player is actually trying to go on the flank there, but does get taken down. Finally, I thought it was going to go on a rampage and get a couple of kills, but not even one.
Yeah, he could have, but Buzzo, sorry, he was just watching that flank with that AR and picked him up quite easily. Really, Naked does drop. In the meantime, as I'm speaking, Fighter is going in for a couple of kills. He will pick up one on Rexy. Can't get the second one as Rampage picks up Buzzo over in Strip. So now Fighter, he's going to try and rotate around and find and search for this kill on Rampage. He doesn't know where he is, and Rampage is going to be able to just run across the map towards that B-bomb. But Fighter, smart play here. He's going to rotate round to A, and the players from CP, one of them drops, and Rampage now, he's in mid. He has no idea where Fighter is, and now he's going to start rotating around as Shocks is just leading him to it.
He is going to be doing just that. I'm going to swap on board now with Rampage, though. He is on the flank. He's going to run straight past one, but is he going to check it, though? That's the question. He does see that one there. He's not going to go for the knife. He's going to go for the shots anyway, but it doesn't matter because the player would know he's there. He's got to his left, and unfortunately, he turned to the right. He couldn't get a shot off. He did get taken down. You're about to see it here from Fighter's perspective, but that's going to be a 4-2 round count. Immunity only need 2 more rounds on the board to be able to take out the map and tie things up 1-1, and at the rate this is going, I think they'll be able to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Beautiful example of COD timing there as Rampage just looks away as Fighter pokes out, but we will jump on board with Capital Punishment, see what they can do. Rampage does have the scope. He's going to try and look across towards Broken, can't see anything, so he's going to move back to the back of Strip with a Remington as he does change classes. Rixie's just sitting right back as Immunity have rushed up, and Naked will get taken down early. So this could be a round for Capital Punishment if they play well. They've currently got the 3v4 advantage, and now Luca will drop. So 3v3, still a minute to go, but they are a little bit trapped here over on this Strip Club side.
Yeah, and as I just answer a question there in the stream chat, but your 3v1 situation, Fighter is the last one alive, right? Not anymore, because their round just ended as I was about to go on my big explaining speech. Sort of ruins it. But, that's the round, and you're going to be seeing how, from Rampage's perspective here, as he gets that shot out.
Yeah, Rampage, he picked up a 3-piece that round, so really getting his team back into this one as we will jump into an attacking round for Immunity. So if Immunity don't pull out a pretty big play here to pick up an attacking round, then Capital Punishment will have tied it back up, and they get stunned here, Immunity, so they're not going to be able to cross too easily as they do get trapped a little bit. But they eventually get across towards B, but now they're getting surrounded as there is one coming around the back as Fighter is going to try and contest him. Luke, that was. He picked up a nice double. Shocks picks up one, but he's in a 1v3. Picks up a second one. Can he pick up a third? No, he won't. Rixie picks him up. Beeston was behind him, so maybe not the best contest. Got a little bit ahead of himself as there was one either side. And
to be honest, I think he would have got it if Rixie wasn't shooting him in the back. If Rixie was on the other side of Motel and it was just Shocks versus Beeston, I think hands down Shocks would have been able to get that one.
Yeah, I think he would have too, but you got to know where the other team is, and the way that Capital Punishment pushed up onto that B-bomb and through Motel was just really a great play, as there already is one, I believe, crossed over towards A from the team of Capital Punishment.
I mean, we're going to be on board with the attacking team once I do swap over to them, as you have Rixie now trying to actually go for this bomb plant. But finally, early sort of style of the bomb plant there. As Shocks and Naked will pick off kills. The bomb is down. Luke will be able to pick off one, but as he gets that kill, his teammate does drop Rixie and buy Fighter, and he's now the last one alive in a 1v2 situation. He did take out the original player, so of course, if he does get all the kills, he will be a 3 down. But as he tries to rotate over, he does see one. He'll be able to get that first kill. Now the player is right behind him, getting shots out, and Fighter does the smart move. He was on the bomb. He was trying to fight it. He was prone right in front. He didn't decide to, okay, let's just go to the bomb. He's like, okay, turn around, perfect positioning, and was able to get that defuse. They're now on map point here to tie up the series 1-1. 5-4 is the scoreline. They only need one more round of the next two.
Yeah, Luke just a little bit unlucky there. He's just aiming that corner, waiting for Fighter to poke, and he didn't think he was going to, so he tried to run away, but Fighter just a bit of COD timing there for you. Picked up the kill as he poked around the corner, and now he's going to try and pick up a scope kill as he just looks away at the wrong moment again. So even more of that coming out as Naked. He's currently trying to push over to B, and they're going a bit of a cautious push now. They don't want to get caught out like they did last time when Capital Punishment really rushed B hard and were able to control it. But this time they've just been stopped in their tracks as Beaston did get taken down, and he was the guy going for the flank.
He was. Naked needs to actually pay attention to his right there. If that player pokes one out, he will be able to actually take him. But no, he hasn't even noticed him yet. And I don't even know if this is actually going to happen. He's getting these shots out through the thing. The player will contest him, and he gets taken. Rixie, he did not, of course, he did have the perfect angle to see Naked where he was. But, I mean, he didn't even want to check that angle. He just poked straight back on in front of the bomb. He was able to be seen from Naked's scope. His teammates picked off the kills in the end. And, I mean, that's going to be the map. That's going to tie up the series. But I'm still stuck with that first play.
You got to check your corners. It's first rule of search and destroy. You got to check your corners, and that's exactly what he didn't do, and that's why I guess he got taken down. And Immunity, they go 6-4 up. They take the map out, and now 1-1 in the series. A very, very strong domination from Capital Punishment, but equally as strong on the search and destroy for Immunity. So we will jump into the Blitz next. I don't know off the top of my head what the map is.
Double Octane, so it's going to be Blitz on Octane.
Blitz on Octane, so we will stay on this map. So it will be an interesting one. And I think Buzzo's and Rampage's AR shots are going to come into play for this next one.
We'll see how it is, but we'll take a short commercial break while we wait for this next map to get sorted. Don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next.
Welcome back, everyone, to the CyberGamer 4v4 ASTRO circuit, hosted by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. We have the winners bracket final between Immunity and Capital Punishment. It is the third map. It is currently 1-1 in the map count, so it is Blitz on Octane, and we will jump straight on board with Immunity and see how they're going to play. We are on Naked. He does pick up one. That is Rampage. He's going to go straight in towards this capture point. And it looks like he's going to be able to pick up their second cap of the match. And the team of Capital Punishment, they hit back with their two captures, and 2-2 is the scoreline after 40 seconds.
Naked's actually just running these caps. I mean, he's gotten two so far. He's correctly positioned the third. And there we go. Relayed 3 caps in already, and it's just been a minute. This is the kind of Blitz game that we love to see because it's just cap-filled. It's a gunfight. It's everything we want to see in a Blitz game, and it's just happening to be in this one. They want to take out the next couple of maps. They don't want to just, go map for map. They want to take out maps convincingly. They want to end it quick and easy. Fighter's going to get another cap in. That's going to be 5-2. Instantly rotating over to defense. He'll be able to pick off one, but another player was there to get that cap in, but it doesn't matter because they're cleaning up these kills. They're now rotating over. They've got 2 players already there. The Immunity squad on that relay. One's waiting there, and the other couple players are just sitting. Okay, let's play. Let's rotate if we can. If not, let's don't worry about it. Let's just keep pushing more caps in. If we can get more caps in, if we can get a double or triple rate of caps than they can to us, we're just going to dominate them. And that's exactly what they're doing at the moment. 6-4, make that 7-4. Yeah,
Immunity absolutely relentless with their captures, but Luke, he does pick up one. It looks like he's going to be able to jump in for his cap, and that's 7-5. So Capital Punishment, they've been able to catch up a little bit as Beaston now. He's going to look for a kill and maybe a capture as the timer runs down, but he'll get taken down. So good defense there by Naked. He's got 3 caps of his own, but he will be able to defend just as well as Luke jumps in for a cap. I believe he got the kill as well, so good work to him, but 8-6 is the scoreline. So the score currently 2 points, the difference still, and not getting any closer. So the Capital Punishment squad, they need to defend as well as attack and try and close the gap that is currently opening up as Luke does pick up one. So now the score is only 1 point to the difference. Luke, he's currently on a 7 streak. He'll get dropped though. Bit of Caster's curse happening there as Rixie, he's the last on his team and he needs to do something big.
He does, but he does get taken down. His team is trying to reset now as you got Rampage on your screens. Now, there is one player still left over on that capture point, and he's just getting these kills. I mean, Naked will be able to set up for a relay, it seems. 2 seconds, and there we go. Finally going back in there. One player after his Fighter gets wide. He can't get the second one, but his teammates still there pushing on down. Shock said Naked just going, okay, you know what, let's just flood this motel area and let's just get these kills. Naked's just waiting for one. He'll be able to pick off that one kill. He's looking for the second, but no, he does get taken down. As you do have the push of Immunity just slowly on, maybe on a little bit of a hiatus right now because they're now forced to just come off the spawns and try to get these kills before they can push up once again.
Yeah, as Rixie, I'm on board with Capital Punishment Squad. He picks up one. He's going to try and push through. He does pick up yet another. He looks like he's going to go in for this cap, but he won't. He'll get taken down by Buzzo, and some good defense coming out from Immunity at the moment. They're just slowing it down as they do have the 4 advantage, so they don't want any more caps to happen for Capital Punishment if they can pick up a couple of their own, and that is just a bonus as there is only a minute and 10 seconds left in this game. Or in this half, sorry. So there is another half. Both teams will spawn on the opposite side to what they did this half. So Fighter will drop. And a bit of a lull in the kills here as Rixie does try and push in. He'll pick up the capture. And now he's going to rotate for that defense. There is going to be one about to contest him. He doesn't see him to his right. That's Shox who picks up the kill. And he will get dropped. So now the team of Capital Punishment, they've picked up 2 caps that brought the score back to a 2-point game. But Fighter looks like he's going to be able to run in a cap as he does pick up a nice little kill there on Rampage. He'll get taken down, though, on the defense. So, Capital Punishment, they did some work, but they did get spawn trapped over towards the strip side of the map, and that really put them behind.
Yeah, I mean, it really has 22 seconds, and 13-9 is that scoreline. You're going to be seeing them just really basically at their spawn at the moment. It's... I don't know what to say at the moment. I mean that scoreline, 4 caps the difference. They're trying to push on forward, but of course the Immunity side. But of course with the time that's left, CP were just like, okay, we'll just play defense for the last remaining time. We'll just stop them from getting any more caps. In second half's going to happen now. The sides are going to swap. Maybe this will make a difference as some teams prefer some sides other than the others that they might originally spawn in, and we might see a change. You might see something happen, but I think Immunity are just going to continue being on fire.
Yeah, I think they will, but the advantage of being the side Immunity is you can spawn trap the other team over in Strip Club, and that's what they were able to do for about a minute, and they got 4 or 5 caps out of it. So if they can do that, if Capital Punishment can do that in reply, then they might be able to catch up in this one as Rampage picks up a kill, Naked and Shox pick up their own, and there is a 3 down. So Luke, he's going to have to rotate back. No, he's going to push up straight for this cap, and it looks like it's going to be a trade early, but they don't want Immunity to be able to set up on this on their spawn point, because if they do, then Immunity are going to be able to run in the relays, and you can't let that happen when you're behind.
And yeah, I mean, you really can't run out, as you're going to be seeing these teams trying to get these caps on for themselves. Beaston, Rixie getting 2 kills out. Naked will be able to take down 1, and you are going to be seeing 2 kills happen from the Immunity squad as they try to push on down once again. 14-9 is the scoreline, and Naked, he takes out 1 before getting taken down shortly after. I mean, look at Naked right now. 17 kills, 10 deaths, and 5 captures to his name.
Yeah, Naked is absolutely going off. He had 3 captures and 2 kills before he even died. He was going absolutely massive in the first half. Rampage currently on a 3 streak. He's just sitting back. He'll die, though. Again, a bit of Caster's Curse coming in here on Blitz as Beaston does try and pick up a kill there. He will eventually take out Fighter, just stopping him in his tracks from pushing towards his capture point. And now Beaston's going to try and make a play. They are currently 5 points down, and they need to get a couple before the last minute or so, because last time I saw them play Blitz, they were really, really strong at the end of games, but during the general play, they just weren't able to capitalize on the kills that they made, as Immunity do run in yet another cap, but Beaston will pick up 1. He'll be able to go in for that cap in reply, so still a 5-point game, but they cannot afford for Immunity to get any more caps in the next 3 minutes, and Beaston will make sure that doesn't happen. He picks up Fighter with a great kill there.
It was a nice defensive play for him, and Buzzard was trying to play defense for himself, but after he killed 1, he couldn't get that second one. Shock's now trying to push on down. Let's jump aboard with the man of Rixie as he picks off 1 kill there, taking it down. Shock's Naked will take down 1, and he's going to get taken. Now Luke trying to rotate over. Cap will happen to the Immunity squad as we're entering into the final quarter of this Blitz on Octane. 16-11 is the scoreline. They're going to be pushing on down. Shots out, though, from Luke. He's going to get taken down the side. I'm currently dying. It's fine. And Beaston going to be rotating back over onto this porter truck. Now, you do notice that he does have 1 to his right, and he does get taken down from him. But, in the time remaining, it's 5 caps, right? So it's going to be 40 seconds worth of consecutive cap time. And there's definitely manageable. I mean, 2 minutes 10 still remaining. But Immunity aren't aren't just letting anything go down. They're getting these kills where they need to. They might drop a life, but every time they drop one player on defense, there's another 2 players there waiting to pick off those kills.
Yeah, now the Capital Punishment squad, they're pushing up pretty hard here, but Luke and Rixie both go down. Beeston's going to try and sneak in behind and pick up a capture as he does see one, and he will pick it up. He will get the capture, and now a 4-point game with 1:42 left. So we have seen this happen before. Beeston, he picks up yet another one on Naked, and now Capital Punishment, they're really putting the pressure on as Luke slides in for a capture. Beeston trying to get a couple of kills. He'll get taken down. Rampage, he's now got to try and control the middle of the map. He's not going to be able to, as Rixie does pick up one, though. And he's just going to sit outside of gas station as Rampage. He's now pushing in for his own cap. He's going to go through storage. And there is a couple just watching in that direction, so he needs to just be careful here. He needs to look to his right. He won't be able to get that kill, and Immunity score their own point. So Luke, he's got to push up. He's got to get this capture. He's got to get a couple of kills here for their team to be any chance. But Immunity, they've scored their own point, and still a 4-point game with 55 seconds left on the clock.
We're getting down to that point where it is going to be mathematically impossible, but they're getting these caps. They're getting set up for these relays. Luke needs to get this one. He's going to get that 1 kill, and he needs to set up for this second cap. His teammate's going to be there, though, so that's good enough, and he's going to be getting these kills. Now, you do notice it is going to be 4 points, 30 seconds. He needs to get it literally on the second. They can't wait for that relay to tick on another time, and with that extra cap, that's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, Immunity, they just set up for relays in the last 40 seconds, and you can't allow to just trade caps at the end of a game when you're behind, because you're never going to win. You're just going to keep staying that 4 points difference, and that's exactly what they did. And Immunity played it nicely. They didn't even bother going for defense because they knew they could just keep running in relay after relay and keep that margin at a manageable one, and they end up taking it out 18-21, so 3 points in the end. And Immunity, they probably could have done it a bit easier. They did do it pretty easy in the end, even though it was only 3 points. Doesn't sound like a lot, but just the way they played was extremely strong, and they'll go 2-1 up in the series. And they're looking to head into the grand final. This is the winners bracket final, obviously, of the CyberGamer Astro circuit, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. And I think we're going to head to a little commercial break, and we'll be back with the domination. I'm not sure what map it'll be, but we will be back with the domination right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CyberGamer 4v4 ASTRO Circuit Winners Bracket Final, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. We have a domination on Sovereign here for you. The current scores are 2-1 in the map count to Immunity, and we will jump straight into the action with Luca from Capital Punishment, picking up a nice three-piece there, the team of Capital Punishment. Buzzo, the last one alive for Immunity, and it looks like they're going to be able to pick up B early on and get the early lead.
As I turned my own mic on, I had my mic on off this time. But yeah, the thing to note that is actually quite interesting is that in the last two series that CP have played, they've always lost the first map and have won the next three straight. So far, they took out the first map, but they've then lost the next two. So it's a little bit of an ironic twist, but just wanted to point that one out there. We're on board with the Immunity squad as they try to capture this B flag. And CP, realistically, they're backed up against the fence because they're down by a map. And if they do lose this next map, then they will get knocked into the losers bracket final. Which, of course, you still have that second chance. But when you're this close to being able to take out another map, take out something and be able to go ahead, they're definitely going to need to give it 110% here. But Immunity also have this in mind, and I really can't pick who I think is going to take it out.
The way that Capital Punishment played the domination before on Strike Zone, I can't go past them in winning this one. But Buzzo, he's currently 6-0. He's had to pick up an MTAR because he's got no more bullets in his Remington. That's how big he's going at the moment. He's got, but he will get knifed, as I was saying that. So, yet again, we see the Caster's Curse coming out. We will see what Fighter's going to do. He will pick up one there with his trusty little Vector there, who most players have seemed to be running with, as the MTAR has seemingly just got a little bit weaker, as the Vector may be a bit more of the weapon of choice coming into the next little phase of Ghost, as we see Naked get taken down. Shock's now trying to push on to B, and Capital Punishment, they've been able to just get a few points here. They're currently 36-28 up. They had control of B, but now Immunity, they're going to be able to capture it, and they're going to be bringing this one back.
And with that, we're actually going to jump on board with the CP side. We're going to see what Rixie can do as he tries to exit out of server. Now, Rampage and Beastland both will pick up kills. 2.5 minutes still remaining, and you're going to be seeing them now trying to make something happen over on this B side. He's going to be looking up at top commands. Organ mode is now going to turn on in for you all, as you do have a couple players over on those backtracks, one coming into the B flag itself, and Rampage is now trying to take out that player. Now, he will be able to do so. He'll be able to start getting this capture. One will try to contest, and unfortunately, he won't be able to actually get that kill. And even though Rixie gets it, I believe, shortly after, that B flag is still neutralized, and you're going to be seeing players trying to fight over for this position at the moment. Immunity sent one player in there. You got kills happening from the Immunity squad as Buzzin and Fighter pick off kills. Rampage will take, Rixie will take down Naked though. Spider will take down him as well, with Buzzin taking down Luke. Now 2-1 in favor of the Immunity squad. They've got this position down where they've got one player now slowly rotating back over to their spawn flag just to be safe, just to make sure no one spawns over there. The other two players are hovering over that server, and as you see, they've got that server spawn as well. So if I was CP, I'd try to rotate over to that C side, because that would be the plan that you need to do to get that map position back for yourselves. And you see, that's exactly what they're doing, and they managed to take out 3 Immunity players in the progress. Yeah,
the Immunity squad, they have just outslayed Capital Punishment in this one so far. Currently 13 kills for Fighter, 11 for Buzzo, 9 for Shocks, and 9 for Naked. And the only one in double figures from Capital Punishment is Rampage. He's currently on 10 as Luca does pick up a nice kill there. But all of his teammates drop, and he will drop as well. And we saw on Strike Zone the reason that Capital Punishment were able to take out that map so convincingly is just because of the amount of kills they got and the amount of times they shut down Immunity with 2 and 3 pieces. But Fighter will pick up a nice double and get taken down, unfortunately, but Shocks, they're just continuing to control this B flag and not allowing Capital Punishment to pick up those 2 and 3 kills that they need to get out of this spawn trap.
A flag is going to start get captured by Immunity, though, to try and get them that triple cap. At the moment, it does seem like they might actually be able to go ahead and do this, but as that happens, it will get broken instantly. But the point of that matter is that Immunity are leading 90-60, at least 30 points 31 points at the moment in this Domination Sovereign game. Now, that was only the first half. We start the second half coming up next. The sides will swap. We'll have another 5 minutes. With Immunity having this lead, this could be game over. I mean, they only need to win this half, and they will take out the series and guarantee themselves top 2 to wait in the grand final.
Yeah, that's right. They've played extremely strong, and just looking at the scoreboard, 19-9 with 5 caps. Fighter is just going off, and he was the only player not from Immunity not able to go to COD Champs, and they just seem to be a much stronger team when they have him in the lineup, and he's showing exactly why here, as he does push down to bottom lockers, as he's going to try and rotate around towards B and just catch Capital Punishment off guard, as he does pick up yet another kill, taking him to 20. As we will see Naked, he picks up 1, and now they're going to go in for that B capture. And it just looks like Immunity, they're going to be able to capture 2 flags straight up and build on this 32-point lead that they already have.
Yeah, they're going to want to, but I mean, they've now hit the 100-point mark as well in this Domination game. It's going smoothly for them, with Fighter picking off a double. Buzzin getting a delayed double of his own. Rampage is now just standing still for a moment.
Can we just... I'm not sure what's going on there, but can we just stick on Fighter? He's currently on a 5-kill streak. He hasn't got a cap, so they're all kills. And he is just going on a tear at the moment with that Vector. 25-10. He is just unstoppable at the moment, as he sees yet another. Not going to be able to pick up that kill. He's currently low on ammo, so he's going to have to swap across to his MTAR. As he does see one there, he'll get taken down. But the way that Immunity are just controlling the spawns and not letting Capital Punishment out at all, as Shocks does come in. Can he pick up the double? He can't. He probably should have, really. They were both looking the wrong way, and he just caught him off guard, but he did get taken down, unfortunately. Naked now. There was a 4 down there for Immunity, so Capital Punishment, they have a chance to come back. It's 40 points the difference. But if they can hold a double cap for most of it and get a triple cap for maybe 30 seconds, then they're still able to come back into this one.
Possibly, but I don't think Immunity are going to let them have a triple cap or even realistically lose the majority possession for the remainder of this. I mean, I know B flag is neutralized, but I mean, look at their nades. Their nades are just going straight away over to that B side, double stunning it up. His teammates are pushing in straight after they explode as well to just get that perfect sync on. Maybe a bit late, maybe a bit early, who knows. But at the moment, CP are doing exactly what you said. They're trying to get B, they're trying to get A, they're trying to get that triple cap, and so far it is successful with them being able to do so, but Immunity have something to say about it.
Yeah, Shocks, he's tried to push into B, but he picked up a nade to try and throw it back. He got taken down by that one, and now the triple cap currently still getting held in by Capital Punishment, and this is really big for them. They're going to start coming back big time, and they're only 26 points down now, and they're holding it in quite nicely as they do pick up. They're starting to lose C. They're going to control A and B. So, as I said, triple cap for about 30 seconds, which is exactly how long they had it. And they're right back into this one with only a 23-point difference, as Rixie does try and contest that B flag, but Immunity, they're looking like they really want to win this one. They're going to push on to B and just control it.
Well, they don't want to force a map 5. They want to take it out comfortably in this Domination game. And it does seem like, you know, with 2 minutes left, it is still enough time to catch back up. But with the Immunity team, they know that they let something slip. They know that they lost those 3 flags for the reason that they shouldn't have. They fixed on it up. They've got 2 flags once again, and if all they need to do is keep it up for a little while longer, and it will be mathematically impossible. I mean, 141 to 112. That being said, it is still possible, and it can still be done, but to me, I'm calling Immunity to take this map out and take out a 3-1 series, which, ironically enough, every match on stream will have it been 3-1.
Yeah, it's looking more and more likely as Beeston does pick up that one. They're going to lose A, though, and they currently don't have C either, so Immunity are just too strong with Fighter. 33 and 18. He's going off. He picks up yet another kill there on Luca. He'll get dropped, though, and Shocks and Naked backing up quite nicely with 22 kills each. Buzzo on 20 with 14 deaths, as he is going to pick up one, pick up another. No, he's not. He's going to drop. And just, again, the slaying power. That is what it is all about, really, on Domination. If you can outslay your opponent, then you have control of the spawns and you have control of the map, and that's all you need. If you control their spawns, make sure they're spawning on their home flag, then you're going to hold 2 the whole time and take out the map.
And as you see, 30 seconds to tick on down, 164 to 129. Immunity are going to take that one out. They're going to be our first team now to make it into the grand final, where they will have to wait for the losers bracket to catch on up. And when they do that, they have quite a few games left, I believe, as well. Well, not quite a few, but we have a couple going on down, I believe, in the losers bracket right now. We do have to wait for, I believe, Avant and Category 5 to play out their match. The winner will take on Trident Rebellion. The winner of that will be the losers bracket final now to take on Team Storm. And then after that, that's the grand final. And that's going to wrap up Season 3. I mean, it's gone by fast.
Yeah, that's right. It really has. Capital Punishment or Team Storm, they have played extremely well, but unfortunately, Immunity just too strong. 38 kills from Fighter. I know I've said it a few times, but he was really one of the big reasons that they won that map so handsomely with such a strong game. But that will be 3-1 in the map count, and that will be Immunity going into the grand final and dropping Capital Punishment into the losers bracket. We're going to go to a commercial break and be back hopefully with a match from the losers bracket. So we will see you on the other time. We'll see you then.